What may happen when 100 Filipino soldiers face 1,000 Chinese troops? Would the sheer number of the Chinese force guarantee victory? Or could superior training, skills and tactics tip the scales in favor of the smaller Filipino contingent? History offers compelling evidence that size isn't everything in warfare. From the legendary David facing Goliath to the Spartans at Thermopylae, smaller, well-prepared forces have repeatedly triumphed against overwhelming odds. The outcome of any battle, even those with seemingly uneven numbers, hinges on a complex interplay of factors. While numerical superiority can provide a brute force advantage, it's the intangible elements, training, experience, strategy, and sheer will that often prove decisive. This essay will delve into the historical example of the Battle of Yultong, where a smaller force of Filipino soldiers vanquished a much larger Chinese army. We'll examine how rigorous training, specialized skills, and cunning tactics can shift the balance of power, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. In the crucible of warfare, a soldier's training is their shield and sword. It's the bedrock upon which courage is built and the foundation for effective action under duress. Filipino soldiers throughout history have been renowned for their rigorous training regimens, often honed in challenging terrains and climates. This training instilled in them not just physical prowess, but also mental resilience and tactical adaptability. Filipino soldiers, often operating in dense jungles and challenging environments, developed an intimate understanding of their surroundings. This familiarity with the terrain became a force multiplier, allowing them to use the environment to their advantage. They trained extensively in camouflage and concealment, effectively becoming ghosts in the jungle. This emphasis on environmental awareness and adaptability gave them a strategic edge in engagements like the Battle of Yultong. Beyond formal training, real-world experience is an invaluable asset in warfare. Many Filipino soldiers, particularly during the period of the Battle of Yultong, had honed their skills in countless skirmishes and conflicts. This wasn't merely about racking up victories, it was about learning to adapt to ever-changing combat situations, reading the subtle cues of the battlefield and developing an almost intuitive sense of enemy tactics. This wealth of practical experience fostered a culture of resourcefulness and innovation within the Filipino military tradition. Faced with limited resources and often outmatched in terms of sheer firepower, Filipino soldiers became adept at improvisation. They could transform everyday objects into weapons, maximize the impact of limited ammunition, and turn seemingly disadvantageous situations into opportunities for ambush and outmaneuvering. This adaptability, born from experience, proved crucial in their victory at Yultong. The Battle of Yultong wasn't just a clash of armies, it was a collision of military doctrines and cultural perspectives on warfare. The Chinese forces, often accustomed to fighting in large formations on open terrain, relied heavily on their numerical superiority and the psychological impact of a massive assault. This approach, while effective in certain contexts, proved to be their undoing when faced with the Filipinos' unconventional tactics and deep understanding of the battlefield. The Filipino soldiers, on the other hand, favored a more fluid and adaptable approach to warfare. They understood the value of stealth, deception, and exploiting the element of surprise. They were masters of guerrilla warfare, adept at hit-and-run tactics, ambushes, and maximizing the impact of every strike. This difference in military philosophy played a significant role in the outcome of the battle, highlighting that a well-executed strategy can often outweigh sheer numerical superiority. Section 5. The Battle of Yultong, setting the stage. The Battle of Yultong unfolded during the Korean War, setting the stage for a dramatic confrontation. This battle showcased the strategic prowess and bravery of the Filipino soldiers. Despite facing overwhelming odds, the Filipino troops displayed unwavering courage and determination. Their strategic acumen and resilience were put to the test in this fierce encounter. The Filipino soldiers' bravery and tactical skills turned the tide of the battle. Their actions at Yultong became a testament to their indomitable spirit and military excellence. Section 6. A storm of steel and courage. The Battle of Yultong in Korea erupted with a sudden ferocity that caught the Chinese forces off guard. Outnumbered but not outmatched, the Filipino warriors, armed with a combination of traditional weapons like kampilans, swords, sibas, spears and panabas, axes, launched a series of lightning-fast raids on the unsuspecting Chinese camps. The jungle, their training ground, became their ally, concealing their movements and amplifying the element of surprise. The initial Chinese response was one of shock and disarray. Accustomed to fighting on open ground, they struggled to adapt to the Filipinos' unconventional tactics and the challenging terrain. The jungle, which the Filipinos navigated with ease, became a labyrinth for the Chinese, hindering their movements and disrupting their formations. The Filipinos, masters of their environment, exploited every advantage, turning the battlefield itself into a weapon. Section 7, the element of surprise. The Battle of Yultong in Korea showcased the strategic brilliance and element of surprise employed by the Filipino soldiers. The Chinese, confident in their numerical superiority, underestimated the Filipinos' resolve and tactical acumen. This complacency proved costly. Filipino soldiers, masters of stealth and deception, executed precise strikes and withdrew before the Chinese could regroup, leaving chaos and confusion in their wake. Their strategy of swift strikes and tactical withdrawals kept the Chinese forces off balance, preventing them from effectively deploying their superior numbers. By fighting on their terms, the Filipinos dictated the pace and flow of the battle, turning the tables on their seemingly more powerful adversary. Their ability to adapt, improvise, and exploit the element of surprise was decisive in securing their eventual victory at Yultong. Section 8, the Aftermath of Yultong. The Battle of Yultong in Korea, despite its relatively small scale, sent shockwaves through the region. The resounding Filipino victory shattered the illusion of Chinese invincibility, demonstrating that superior numbers could be overcome by courage, determination, and tactical ingenuity. It served as a stark reminder that the outcome of war hinges on more than just brute force. For the Filipinos, Yultong became a symbol of resistance against foreign aggression. It cemented their reputation as fierce and resourceful warriors, capable of defending their homeland against overwhelming odds. The victory resonated through generations, inspiring future Filipinos to stand their ground against invaders and fight for their independence. Section 9, Echoes of Yultong in Modern Warfare. The lessons of Yultong continue to resonate in modern military thinking. The battle underscores the importance of adaptability, the need to train for all contingencies, and the enduring relevance of unconventional warfare tactics, especially against a technologically superior foe. It highlights the strategic value of understanding the operational environment and leveraging local knowledge to gain an advantage. The success of the Filipino soldiers at Yultong, achieved through a combination of environmental awareness, tactical innovation, and sheer tenacity, provides a compelling historical precedent for modern military doctrines that emphasize adaptability, asymmetric warfare, and the human element in conflict. Section 10. The Enduring Lesson. The Battle of Yultong offers a timeless testament to the power of preparation, the significance of local knowledge, and the enduring strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity. It reminds us that victory in warfare is not solely determined by the size of an army, but by the courage, skill, and strategic acumen of the soldiers on the ground. In the ever-evolving landscape of warfare, where technology and tactics are in a constant state of flux, the fundamental lessons of Yultong remain as relevant as ever. It underscores the importance of training not just for known threats, but also for the unexpected. It reinforces the idea that adaptability, ingenuity, and a deep understanding of the operational environment can be more valuable than sheer firepower. In mine matters, knowledge truly matters. Section 11, Beyond the Battlefield. The principles illuminated by the Battle of Yultong transcend the realm of military history and hold profound relevance in our daily lives. The spirit of Yultong, the courage to face seemingly insurmountable challenges, the resourcefulness to adapt and overcome, the unwavering belief in one's abilities. These are qualities that empower us to triumph not just on battlefields but also in the face of life's inevitable trials. Just as the Filipino warriors at Yultong drew strength from their training, their camaraderie, and their unwavering belief in their cause, we too can find the fortitude to navigate life's complexities by embracing the values of perseverance, adaptability, and a commitment to continuous learning. The Battle of Yultong, while a historical event, offers timeless lessons that can guide us in our personal journeys, reminding us that the human spirit, when fortified by knowledge and driven by purpose, can overcome even the most daunting obstacles.